good going on track.
Gotta get the lead.
You know me and Sparkplugs, we don't get along at all. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We were out at Extreme tonight. We saw our last pass we did it, or you saw our last pass we did at Wichita. It wasn't so hot. Actually, we didn't make a pass. No, I wouldn't even say it was hot if we didn't make a pass.
I had to work, was not there.
Yeah.
That was the reason.
Couldn't even do a burnout. So, out at Extreme tonight. Track conditions aren't the greatest in the world. We're just checking everything. It's like 117 grains of water. Elevation's like 3,000 feet. Pressure's low. And the track is going to be, they're running a Altered and Pro mods tonight, so the track's not going to be super sticky, but all we're worried about is trying to get down the track. We've got the car turned down, got 15-pound springs in it. If it goes and nothing creeps, we'll pick it up from there and put the 20s back into it. But all we're looking for right now is just to test these new turbos out, see what's going to happen with it. Making, I hate to say A to B pass, but making A to B pass, A to B. But other than that, guys, we're going to leave the same tune-up we've got in it. We're leaving it about 3,700, or we're going to try to leave it 3,700, and just, try to make changes from there. We've got a race coming up next weekend, possibly, if we want to race Redemption, and then we've got a no prep coming on. I know I keep saying I'm not going to race no preps, but this is a no prep. Yeah, let the big boys finish. It's a no prep, but they're not scraping the track on this one, so it might be a little sticky, might kind of tailor to us a little bit. You can pour down your own stuff. So we're trying to get this tuned in for that. Trying to get this tuned in, period, just to get it working, but we're gonna go up here, guys, get in the station lanes and make our first pass.
14, right?
I don't know how good the track is. Let's go 13.5 and let them heat up a little bit. I run them at 13 normally, when it's a bad track, and I wouldn't consider this a radio prep, so let's do 13.5 and let them heat up to 14.5, 15, and just see what it does from there. All right, guys, got everything where we want it, tire pressure where we want it, just suit up, good staging lane. Trying to get our first pass in. They're running pretty good as far as with the event they've got going on. They got plenty of time in between rounds. It just doesn't seem like the track's real good, which is fine with us because the next race we run is going to be a no prep. So it might benefit if we can get it to hook here, get it to make a full pass here. Yeah, we'll be set. We know what the starting line looks like. Turn that up a little bit, creep up on the boost, see what happens. Well, clearly that's not been what we've wanted, but as far as it left, I went down the track. Yeah, it needs to be turned up. Exactly. I didn't know if we were, throttle stop racing or. But it didn't shatter the tires. Of course, it doesn't leave as hard as it did, but we definitely need to turn that up and then definitely turn the boost up. Well, that's 37. I think I put it 4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, but we didn't really.
We got it second and it loaded the car.
Yeah.
Then it took off.
I didn't hear anything breaking up. For where everything's at. So. It's kind of we're definitely going to turn up the two-step. We want to put a little more air pressure in the tires, and then also we're going to turn up. Turn up the boost on it too.
I don't know. I think the air pressure, it made 17 pounds. So it only creeped too.
Okay.
Now that's getting into a little late. It was still loaded up the car, but I'll turn it to two-step. I'll launch at 4,000. Then we'll run it one more time like that, just to see what it makes a difference on the launch. Get the 60 down. And then after that, then if we want to, we can turn it up. But yeah, we straight down the track. It felt good in the car, it just felt slow, which it was. But
did it sound different with the new turbo setup?
When it hit second, it freaking came on. It came on hard. But I couldn't tell the car. I was too busy just to make sure the car wasn't going to, I'm fine with it.
All right.
Come on, there we go.
I wasn't going to show our audience how you just one finger hand and peck on the keyboards, you know, to start.
You gotta be able to see the keys. Probably shouldn't be driving. Okay, let's see. I think obviously the settings, that's gonna go up to about 4. Which we have lifted 4,000 before.
We have.
So we're fine with that. And I want to see, I'm gonna check the log just to see where we were as far as, you know, at 17 pounds, which would have made. I'm gonna see what time it is. I forgot we pulled out a couple of degrees timing.
Yeah.
So that slugged it too.
Yep.
I don't know what I left on. I bet you I didn't leave on maybe 3.
Yeah, we just weren't, you know, we didn't really know that what the turbos would do if it was really going to go past and creep a lot more than what it did.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue what these things were going to do, if they were going to boost creep or what they were going to do. Yeah. See what.
Get out the trusty old cheat sheet.
Yes, sir. I should probably memorize this stuff by now. Scroll it on down. What are you thinking?
How many gigawatts was it?
Forgot, between 3 and 4 pounds, that was it. So, which isn't bad, but I like to leave it about 6.
Yeah, you chirped the tires really bad, so I don't know. I mean, the burnout stunk, really.
It went RPM.
Yeah, I was like going up, like get it up to RPM.
I don't know why. And then on the 2-step, it went up. When it started climbing, it got on the 2-step fine. When I took off, I felt it both tires.
Yeah. So did it get up to 4,100?
Yeah.
So we know the converter gets up to that point.
Yeah. No, all that was fine. I think it was just. I think that was just the track being bad. I don't think that was necessarily the car not being able to do that. I think that's the RPM to lead. I think it was just been a good track.
Yeah.
It was left, but it didn't want an RPM with a burnout box. I want the burnout.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't know.
Like I said, chirp the tires. So as soon as you got rolling, maybe the 60, 70 foot, like, I mean, it took off.
Yeah, it took off wind after that. I mean, everything on it sucked. I mean, yeah, everything on it sucked. I'm trying to elaborate more, but it just sucked.
All right, guys, what do y'all think?
I thought it was good. I thought it was fast.
All right, guys, back at the house. Needless to say, I'm done with the MSD 6014. It's just not doing what we want it to do anymore. I mean, we've had it on here about a year and a half now. We've had some success with it when the cooler temperatures were outside and we first had the car together with the smaller turbos and not pushing as much volume. But to where we are now, it's just not gonna cut it for the power we're trying to make. It's just not hot on the spark or whatever it is. The millijoules aren't enough or the dwell cycle's not enough. There's just something in the box that's just saying, no, you're not gonna do it. So, we got another ignition on order. Real excited about that. It's already on its way. We'll show that to you in the next video. But hopefully this should fix all our problems. I mean, I think right now too we have a little bit of a fuel issue as far as the way the carburetor's jetted and set up, which we'll have to tinker with a little bit. I think just, you know, as bad as the air is right now, we're dumping a little too much fuel and it's just not liking it. So we'll clean all that up. Once we get the new ignition in here, we're gonna try to have Josh come over here from 2J and Fab and set the car up, set the system up. I'm not real familiar with it, so that may give you a little hint of I'm definitely changing to something different. Staying blow through carburetor, don't worry about that. But for right now, we're kind of at a standstill. We're just waiting. We've got a race here in about a week and a half. We're trying to get to another no prep race. So hopefully we can have this whole ignition system on here. We can get all the bugs worked out, or at least get it enough to where we can take it to the track, test on it, and hopefully have some good luck with it. I know it'll be a no prep, so it's not going to be set on keel, and it's probably not going to run as fast as Times, which on those things. We're not concerned about that. It's about winning. It's not about running, you know, lights out. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We will catch you guys on the next one.